Hey guys, I am here. I am alive, number one. So I've been, a lot of you know that I've been fighting a sickness which has knocked me out for about 3 weeks now. So I really haven't done anything in 3 weeks, which if you guys have been working out for a consistent amount of time, I always say it's like brushing your teeth, right? You miss a few days with that, you feel grimy and just sluggish and one thing that I've realized over the years, guys, is that my strongest clients, are the ones that are able to bounce back, and that just carries over into life. You know, you're always going to have an obstacle that's going to slow you down. Are you going to let that obstacle either just completely crush you, where you quit, which I've seen? I would honestly say majority of the people that I've trained over the years, they do. Life experiences such as a death in the family, they get sick or something, it's very hard for them to bounce back. And what you got to do is, of course, is practice. The more you go through obstacles and you bounce back, and that old saying is of the, when you fall off the horse, the faster you get back on, the better you're at. And that especially goes with fitness and working out and exercising, because the longer space that you go where you're not, you kind of get discouraged, and that's what a lot of people do, and then they go back to their old ways, and it just gets harder and harder to get back. So I mean, you want to be smart though. So a lot of times, I will admit I'm very stupid about jumping back into workouts quicker than I should, instead of easing into them so that I don't get sick. Because you want to get over that sickness, guys, as fast as you can as well. And so you want to be kind of smart. So you're going to notice that I'm going to kind of cut back a little bit on here. I'm going to kind of watch myself. You're going to probably hear me huffing and puffing because I've been fighting a lot of lung problems with this sickness. So you're going to hear me doing that. But guys, there's obstacles in life. And the best thing about working out is really it teaches you that you're going to hit these obstacles when you get sick, when you got to take care of other things and you can't really get into working out. To me, though, you can always get a 30-minute workout in. I don't care if you got to fly across the world. And that's what I'm going to teach you now. I mean, look at this small space I got behind me, guys. Again, I'm here in Carolina Beach, just about an hour north of Myrtle Beach. Beautiful out here. A little bit chilly, a little bit of a wind. You might hear that wind, but I'm going to show you now the progression of the workout. So this is our first strength exercises into the 4-month program that we got. So we got the 1 to 2 program, and then after the 2 program, 3 to 4. So I'm really going to show you and I want you guys to start focusing on the numbers that I'm hitting, and the way that I'm kind of periodizing the workouts, because that's essential. The first 2 months is literally just to build your foundation and your base. And you're going to see, I mean, I always see some of my clients are the results that you're going to get just from those 2 months. But when you start hammering down and getting into this, what they call periodization of how to tweak the sets, the reps, and the recovery of your workouts, that's when you're going to get the results. And this is where you're going to start getting it. You're going to notice some big results very fast now in the program coming up. And when we start really progressing this and ramping up these workouts, guys, you're going to be just obviously noticeable and I want you to always look back at week 1 and week 2 and see where you're at. And then remember, guys, when you do get sick, as myself coming through this, go back a couple weeks, right? Because they are periodized, they're progressive, right? So you can always go back and then a couple weeks and then start from there and then see how you are. And then usually, guys, I'm telling you, it don't take long when you bounce back, when you jump back on that horse as fast as you can to get right back where you're at. I'm talking it'll only take you about 2 weeks, if that. If maybe for myself, I've noticed about a week. So you'll notice about next week, man, I'll be ready to rock and roll, baby. So again, guys, judge where you're at. If you're sick and you're banged up and you listen to the doctor's recommendations, always want to do that first of what you want to do, because you don't want to knock yourself back down where you get sick again, and then you're just going to prolong, again, getting back to taking care of business. All right? So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys the full matrix in warm-up fashion. All I'm going to use is 5-pound dumbbells. That's all I got. I didn't really want to lug a lot of stuff out here with me today. I got resistance bands. You can see I got them tied up. Hopefully my thumb is pointing in the right direction. On the bottom, I don't have a top attachment to really hit. So the workout today is going to be, we are going to hit everything. Okay, so these are full body workouts. We're going to hit everything. The amount of repetitions in the lightweight, guys, allows us to recover. So it's not like we need that 24-hour to 48-hour rest period in between. And I don't want to get too much. I know I've talked enough about that, guys. So what I want you to do is just grab your light dumbbells and follow along with me, and let's get it. The matrix warm-up, guys, is the best thing. I'm telling you, when you start pulling off 10, 15 pounds on the matrix, man, you are a badass, guaranteed. Not today. I'm going to grab the fives, guys. It is speed, guys. We're not going to really focus on the technique. Of course, we always want to be mindful of that because the more times that we do something wrong, the more times we're likely to do it wrong. But we really don't need to focus too much on the technique. And I want it to be fast and explosive. It really is a nice warm-up for the body. And it also does incorporate faster speeds, guys. We always want to hit both ends of the spectrum. We want to hit those heavier weights that we're going to start getting into where we are start maybe getting to the 8 and 10 reps, right? And then the higher end that we're going to be doing today is going to be that 30, 35 repetitions, that metabolic conditioning. The resistance bands, guys, you got to get to you got to find out. It's always good to write your stuff down in a notebook or a journal. I always got the little note section of my phone to write it down because you want to know where your weights are. You want to know, okay, when I'm doing my laying down lat pulls, you know, what band, you know, the blue band or the yellow band is going to get me in that burn. Because when you're hitting those higher number reps, guys, it should not feel like you can do 50 or 40. It should be like right at 30, man, you are dying, you're struggling. When you hit 20 to 20, and you hit that 20 to 30 mark, and you're in those 10 reps, it should burn like hell. And that's that metabolic conditioning. But you're gonna be safe in there, guys, because it's really lightweight. But it's again too, is the best thing about it too, that I love about it, is it's that same thing with yoga. It's a mental conditioning. Because you're going to feel like you want to stop at 22 when you can actually go into about 30, 32, right? You want to take it to that point where you're literally kind of fatiguing that muscle right around that mark or the repetitions that I'm giving you guys, okay? So let's grab your dumbbells, guys, follow along. I'm going to do the upper body matrix first with a shoulder series tied in there. So I'm going to do a standing up shoulder series, which is very similar to what we're doing on the ground. You can now incorporate it. Guys, being on the ground is a great way to start and begin. But optimally, right, we are more on our feet, and our body is designed to do more of the movement on our feet. So that's the progression, right? Laying down, seated, standing up, okay? So grab your dumbbells. Let's get into it. So first thing we're going to do, I don't know if you guys can see me, I'm going to balance on one foot here first, right? Good. Start setting your intention, right? What do you want out of the workout? Do you want to just half-ass this workout? Listen, time is valuable. Time is money. I wish I knew that shit when I was younger. Time is the most valuable thing, so why waste it? You're here, you're going to do something, you might as well put your full intention on it, right? Put your full intention and your focus on it. You're going to get the most out of your workouts. It'll take it to a whole nother level, guys. You know those people that are in the gym, they're just bullshitting and they're just kind of going through the motions. You're wondering, man, the guy's been here for years every day and he never gets any results. And it really is, guys. And you've seen those people, if you like me and you've been in the gyms long enough, you can see those people that kind of just go through the motions, right? So set your intention. My intention is that I'm going to be fully focused and engaged on what I'm doing at this time. And the best way to do that, guys, is to use your 5 senses, right? Your touch. I feel my hands, to be present in the moment. I'm breathing, right? So that's most important. And I love to use the breathing technique in the matrix because you're going to be huffing and puffing. If you can keep a 6-second inhale, 6-second exhale throughout the whole thing, magnificent, right? So blow all your air out. Close your mouth. Let your body naturally breathe in. You're not forcing that inhale. To me, I've always found that if I focus on the exhale, the inhale is easier to come natural, right? Blow all your air out. Feel how the stomach comes in and pushes that air out. The stomach should go in, not push out. If you do have a reverse breathing technique, I've talked about this before, you need to contact me immediately, and we need to fix that because you're going to have all kinds of issues if you don't already, all right? So stomach goes in as I exhale, right? Stomach fills up, and I'm talking 360 all the way around, not just my stomach, 360 all the way around, fills up like a balloon, and then compresses. That's like a bellows breath, right? So grabbing your dumbbells, we're gonna do 10 on each side, or 20, what I like to count out, all right? So 10 on each side, or alternating, which would be 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you're coordinated, why don't you start moving that ankle around? Open that ankle up, right? You do some kicks, some knee kick. Like anything you tie more and more stuff in with it, guys, you're gonna get more bang for your buck, right? I've lost count here, so let's say 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Make sure you get it, right? All right, shoulders back, breathe in, other foot, other leg. So again, let's go bicep curls, or I'm sorry, hammer curls, a little different. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Woo! All right, guys, pulls, right? Let's get down. Make sure you're gonna push those hips back. Engage that core, right? Chest out to the hips, right? You know this is gonna be easy peasy here because these are big, big, big muscles. But let's just, we're just waking them up, warming them up. Get you 20. Now I'm gonna go back. I can either switch stances here. We always want to kind of switch our feet positions. Now I'm gonna go that high row. I always mess with my clients. And high row, everybody. 12, 13. Good. So our other pulls. Armpit rows. Go on one foot again. Pull it up to your armpit. A little bit safer, like I said, guys, than your upright rows. You want to be safe with your upright. If you're going to do upright rows, it's only to the bottom of my chest. Elbows never going over the shoulders, or you're going to be asking for trouble. Good. Now a little shrug action. You guys can't forget about that neck. So all I like to do is go up, drop it back. Good. We'll just do 10 here because we got doubled up here, right? All right, so let me take you through that shoulder series, guys, right? We got I love Wilmington, thank you. I's, L's, W's, T's, Y's. All right, so I'm here. I'm sorry, here with my eyes. Thumbs back. Shoulder blades first, right? Then arms. Shoulder blades first. Pull your shoulder blades into your spine. We don't want winging. We don't want scapular winging. We want that shoulder blade to hug the rib cage. And again, since we're doubled up here, right, just for a little time's sake, right, now we're going to do our L's. So here, and I would say, guys, look, when you do start getting the heavier dumbbells, the matrix, don't go heavy on this one. When you do the shoulder series, I wouldn't go higher than 5 pounds, honestly. Open it up, right? You can tell the best thing about the shoulder series opens all this up. Open it up. Set the shoulders back into their sockets. W's are here, guys. You can tell these are smaller muscles, right? Smaller stabilizing muscles. So the biggest thing, again, when you're doing this, we don't want to tire these guys out. So if you're doing this, you got to drop the dumbbells. You got to drop the dumbbells. Because we got business we got to take care of. We need these guys to be working for the rest. So we just want to wake them up. Same thing with the glutes. So after this, we're going to get down on the ground. You're going to wake that ass up. Because we know it's sleeping. We've been sitting on it too much. Right? So there's our T's and then our Y's up here, right? Good. If you got shoulder problems, guys, no need to go over. I go right here. They call scaptions, right? I've done scaptions with you. So it's right here. You got shoulder problems, guys, wait till you get those stabilizers and stuff strong enough, and then you can start gradually going over the head. Over the head movements, guys, is what really will tear you up if things aren't lining up right, or if you got shoulder problems, impingement, frozen shoulder, wing scapula. I can keep going, right? And I showed you guys on the assessment. So there's assessment on month 1 and 2 on the stream. So on my wall of how to assess shoulder problems, guys. And it's mainly looking at posture. Really is all about posture. All right. So we got the shoulder series. We got the pulls. We didn't do push, right? So let's throw a leg in there though, guys, and let the shoulders rest a little bit before we do our push, because your shoulders are gonna be burning up right now. So with the dumbbells, we're gonna do our squats. Let's do 10, right? Go easy, right? I might just go down a little bit here, right? Easy. And all right, I feel like my hips open up a little bit, then drop down. And ultimately, guys, we want to see if you guys can touch the ground. Let's see if I can drop down here a little bit, right? Touch that ground. Go wide over the sumo squat is a good place to start. 8, 9, 10. Let's get another leg in here, all right, guys? Single leg deadlifts. We're only gonna do 10. I want you to work on this, guys. All right, if you're having a hard time with the balance, I can use, you can't see, I got a table right here in front of me. So I'm here, kick it out. Notice my hips are square, I'm not twisting. I don't want to twist. Because again, what that's gonna do is teach my spine to be twisting. And the hips do twist, guys, when you're stopping and stuff, but we don't, especially when we're doing deadlifts. We do not want to be twisting the back. Right? If you can, tap, right? Anything that makes it a little bit harder. I might just have my finger on there, right? The more I got my grips on there, or the more I'm in contact with surface, the more stability I have, right? So if I lay both my hands on there, or if I want, I can actually have a TRX rope, which I've used with a lot of my older clients, which is a great little tool. And man, I'll tell you what, you get those cheaper TRX bands at Walmart, they work just as good for like a quarter of the price. And TRX bands are so ridiculously expensive. I got these guys right here, Walmart, and I've had some big boys on there too, so they hold. All right, so now let's go back to our shoulders. All right, so remember the matrix is 3D, 3-dimensional, all 3 planes. So front to back, 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and balance. Right, side to side. And again, I'm noticing where my core is weak, right? If I'm front to back, and man, I'm falling back, I'm going forward, I know I'm weak in that plane. So I want to kind of focus on front planks, reverse planks, right? If I'm here and my core is all weak, I'm all over the place, side planks, right? Full sit-ups for the front to back. The sit-up holds that I showed you guys. The back extension holds, which is huge, right? And you want to be able to hold that back extension off that bench, guys, for at least 2 minutes. Full on, straight on. And I showed you guys that in months 1 and 2. We'll come back to that, of course. All right, so rotation is my uppercuts. You got to learn how to turn this hip. All your power and stuff comes from. Think of a golfer swing. Think of an uppercut. Think of boxers throwing a punch, throwing a pitch, baseball. The power comes from that rotation in the hips. So I want to turn my hips fully to the side here, right? 9, 10, 11. Now come straight up and down, right? Go up and down, push off the ground, right? So my legs are throwing it up. My legs are like what's basically pushing my hands up. Let the legs do the work. I gotta make sure I'm getting my hips turned here, guys. There you go. All right. Lunge matrix, guys. We're going to go once around on here. I'm going to go forward. Side. Come up to a balance if you want. Rotation. Good. Reverse. Good. A little bit of a crossover, a little curtsy lunge. I can take it behind me. Good. Be careful not to have too much bend. You see in that lower leg. All right, other side. Forward. Side. Rotation. Back. Good. A little bit of curtsy. A little curtsy. Good. All right. All right. And the last one, guys, that I don't have it here is a step up. So if you got a step up, you can get it all three planes, right? Step forward, step back, which would be a reverse step, right? Honestly, just like here, if I had a stepper right here, I'm going to step back up on it. A lot of people forget that one, okay? And then rotation and all that stuff. So, prime warmed up. Let's get the sides of the hips here. So, we're going to tie this with the exercise, guys. So, I'm going to take this leg, bring it in front of me, turn it down. I'm going to internally rotate it in, lift up. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to get 30. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's going to burn. We're going to hit those weak spots of the hips, guys. Ah, 26, 27. Most of you are like, come on, Eric. I can definitely tell I'm a little bit weaker here, guys. And you'll notice probably when I start doing them push-ups. All right, front leg front, guys. Make sure you're nice and tall. Bring this back leg behind you. Behind you. Most of the time, you're going to notice it's going to be straight with you. Meaning that you're going to look down and your hip is going to be lined up with your knee. I want the knee behind the hip. Now, externally rotate out so my foot's up like this here, right? So I'm here. Knee and foot facing up. Again, we're going to hit 30. These muscles, guys, are usually the weakest in the body. They get so weak so quick, and they have so much to do with power and decelerating the body and accelerating the body and keeping your SI joint healthy and stable. Make sure you get your 30. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, let's get the other side. I'm gonna get you guys from this side. See if we can see. Right, front foot forward. Look, internally rotate. Knee and foot pointing down. Come on. Good. All right, let's get that front right. So we're gonna bring that leg back, knee behind the hip, externally rotate out, lift up. Key here, guys, is try to keep your hip rolled in. So I don't want to roll out too much. Yes, my femur, my leg is turning out, but my pelvis is rolled in. So I'm not like this. See the difference? I want to be here. and then bring that leg out, turn it out. Guarantee that this is probably a struggle for most of y'all. Good. Guys, grab that leg band right here. What we're going to do is we're going to do a muscle up on the ground. I love actually doing lat pulls, guys, or so your vertical type pulls. So you're going to notice simplified today. Vertical, horizontal, push, pull, right? So we're going to kind of get those two, you're pretty good, right? But you got to remember too that again, you got to get all sides. We're going to keep it real simple today. So I love being on the ground because what happens most of the time when people are doing lat pulls is they'll turn it into a crunch. So their shoulders are round forward and their spine. You want to keep, again, good posture, good positioning in it. So if I bring my head up and I'm nose kind of points straight down, guys, it'll put you in a great position to start. We are actually going to do a pull and then a push. It's going to burn like hell, right? You got to find that resistance band that burns like hell. When we do the second one, because we want to hit the triceps, we'll hit them good on that first one, and then we'll get into that heavier weight because you guys know these muscles are a lot bigger. Your lats are a lot bigger, stronger than your triceps. And so then we'll go to the blue band, that heavier band. When we go, we'll just do straight up lat pulls on that second set, all right? So let's go. Elbows up. Make sure you're not pulling them out. Guys, don't scrape the shit out of your knuckles. Again, I want a nice good little pull here to begin with. Shouldn't be slack. All right, so here to here. 1, 2, 3. Ten, 9, 8, 5, 4, 3. Oh, right where I want to be. Oh yeah. Shit. Ooh, let's go back in those hips. Need that hoodie on now, starting to sweat. All right, here we go. And turn it down, get tall. There it is. That cough. Keep up with my sick ass. Come on. Keep up with it. Ooh, yeah. Oh, the second set's always so good, right? Yeah, yeah. Yeah. 30. Good. Hey, if you want, watch what I do. Let's get the other leg. Let's switch. Get the other side. We'll let the other side rest, right? So, after you strengthen it up a little bit, you can just go stay right on that side. Go front, go back. Get it. Let that side rest. Keep that hip in. Turn that knee and foot down. Oh yeah, flip it. This time, knee behind the hip. Knee behind the hip. Ooh. Yeah, buddy. Ooh. Can you feel it? 8, 7, 6, 5. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh, who'd have thought that leg could get so damn heavy? It's amazing, guys, how quick those glutes, side glutes and back glutes get. If you look at me on a tray, I'm constantly doing them, and they will, just a couple of weeks from sitting on them, they get weak fast. They sure do. Always keep your attention on them. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, baby. Guys, grab that heavier band. Heavier band. All I want you to do is you're going to take it just so the hand goes to the bottom of the chin. Right here, stop. Okay? Don't be pulling in like that. All right? So, straight up lats here, guys. Make sure you got that good pull, right? You're gonna adjust it, guys. If you have to make it harder, you just drop back, right? If you make it easier, just pull yourself forward more. Oh, I don't want my balance board to fall over. No rest here, guys. We're going boom, 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 boom. Keep that heart rate up. We get like a little bit of a cardio going. All right, let's get the glutes, guys. Let's go. All right. Single leg glutes. Let's go test it on this first one. If you get tired or you can't do it, go 2 legs. Okay. So if you got something you can squeeze, guys, pillow, anything. You don't need a fancy Pilates ring like I got here, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep that squeeze the whole time, especially when you're going down. That's when everybody seems to lose it. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. Let's get our push in, guys. Horizontal push. I'm just gonna grab this yellow band. All right, we'll go 2 hands, guys. Get it in. Good. Let's get crazy here, guys, and let's sit right into a lunge. All right. So we get our legs in here without us even knowing it. So, sit in that lunge right here. We'll go 15 on this side. Make sure that band has got you starting to fatigue, especially when you hit that other side, right? Switch it. Good. All right. One thing I like about this Pilates ring, guys, is you can just really quickly. Now, if you don't have a ring, you can use the little mini bands. I think many of I told you guys how to get them. The little bands. Put them, if you can. All right. By your knee. I'm gonna push out. Right. Keeping the oval. This time, I'm using my outer hips. If you have the band, guys, try them by your feet too. If you put the band around your feet, man, it gets it. Ooh, yeah. Especially after getting those hips. All right, set 2. If the lunge is too much for you guys, pull up on it, right? So I just might be here. If you're good. More 50. Woo! It's burning. It's burning. Ah, where's your intention? Where are you at? Woo! Woo! All right. All right, guys. We got our rows, right? We got our horizontal rows. Let's sit in a squat and get them, right? I should have been building this up, right, in that first 2 months. So, deeper the squat, the better. Let's go palms down on this first one. Squeeze it. Really try to feel those muscles, guys. Don't just go fast and speed through it. Tempo is a little faster than normal, but I still want you to fully engage those muscles. Ooh. Sit up, hold, guys. Sit up, hold. Feet pushed, right? Sit here. We'll do a minute. Try to keep your back as straight as possible. Push your feet into the wall. Don't let your feet come off that wall. 30 seconds, guys. Find your breath. Find it. 10 seconds. Oh yeah. Woo! Baby. Last of the pulls, guys. You gotta adjust your resistance band. If it was too easy, go a little heavier. Too hard, drop it down a little bit. And again, guys, if the squat is too much, you might be right here. You might be at a quarter squat, right? This time, palms up on the way up. Palms down, out, palms up, in. Eight, 29, 30. Oh, woo. Full sit up, hold. Find your intention, find your breath. You, my friend, are a badass. Look where you're at. I want you just to think, literally think, the percentage of people that are where you're at right now. 2? I love it. I love you guys. Keep it up. "15 seconds. Keep that back straight. Push those feet. Breathe. Woo. Woo. Last exercise, guys. Let's tie that last exercise we did for shoulders. Dumbbell uppercuts. So good. Right? Get that light here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plant that foot down and up. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Work on that form here, guys. Right? Dumbbells are probably a little bit heavier than when we started with the warm-up matrix. Should be there, right? Loosen it up here. Little stretch for the neck, guys. Tuck that chin. Reach that hand down. Hold that for 20. If you didn't hear me, guys, make sure you switch it up. good. Let's hit that last set. 1, 2. Let's a little alternating. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Turn them hips. 14, 15, 16. Chest up. Chest up. Especially when you start pushing that hand close, the more that arm goes above, get that chest up. Yes, 28. Oh, we're almost done. We're almost done. Such a good feeling because we accomplished something that most people can't, that most people cannot do. Isn't that something? Now, how does that set your day up? Set your day up damn good. Knowing that, right? Look what you're capable of doing that most people can't, right? That's the best thing about working out, guys. The carryover to, I can't stress it enough. It wants to bring tears to my eyes if I start thinking about it too much. The carryover from your workouts to your day-to-day and what you want in life, it's just, it's crazy to carry over. Look on YouTube, watch most successful people anymore. They'll tell you, take care of your damn self first, right, guys? And that's what you're doing. And I love it. I love bringing you these workouts, guys. If there's anything you guys want me to put in here and do, remember, the periodization is the key. You're going to see how I periodize these workouts soon. And well, over my 23 years of training, I've come up with the right equation. And you're going to notice the difference now big time, guys. So proud of you. Namaste.